Hi guys, welcome back. I want to start this week by saying thank you to those of you who are still hanging in there with me after last week. I lost a lot of subs over that last video. I expected last week's video wouldn't be very popular, but I have to say that the amount of drama, negativity, and judgment that came at me as a result was a little surprising to me. I thought I'd made it clear well before I did that video that I'm a fan of diversity, equity, and inclusion. And the whole reason I do this channel is to help other protected workers assert their rights. And that's because in my lifetime, I've seen what happens when we don't have those protections and those rights. It's ugly. And from the very start, this channel has been my way of doing something to make sure that we don't go back there. But what bugged me the most was seeing people that say they've been watching me for a while say and do things that make them look like the problem. The kinds of things that can cost us our case at EEOC. So that's what I want to talk about today, those things. Thing one is throwing tantrums. Now, we don't like to call it that when we do it as an adult, but that's what it is when we storm off every time somebody says or does something we don't like. We can't afford to lose our cool no matter what our employer does or says. We can have boundaries and we can question what they're doing or saying, but we have to do it in a way that's very deliberate, measured, and in a way that minimizes the drama. At every possible turn, we want to be a reasonable person, because the reasonable person standard is the legal standard that applies to most of our cases. That means listening, staying calm, being honest, sticking to the facts, and showing that we're willing to work with our employer on a solution. Thing two is the opposite end of the spectrum, being too nice. And several people told me last week that I wasn't being nice. And I admit I could have done that better. But here's the thing you need to know. I'm not that nice. I mean, I try to be because I don't like hurting people. But being nice is definitely not how I won my EEOC claim. In fact, when I look back over my case and I think about all the things I did to be nice, every single time, NASA twisted it and used it against me. If you want to win, be professional, intentional, vigilant, and bold. And while you're doing all that, be honest. We have to act in good faith. But that's not the same thing as being nice. That's the key to avoiding thing one and thing two. And it's mostly what I try to show you guys in these videos. Sometimes when things get tough, I have to choose between letting you guys see me, the real flawed person underneath the professional persona, or not putting up a video. And I don't always know which of those things is the right way to go. And in the interest of being real, I gotta tell you guys that lately, I've been feeling a little stale. I've been doing this for 3 years, and that's probably the longest I've done anything routine at work in my whole life. At NASA, I created things that solve problems. Materials, equipment, management systems, software, name it. Whatever the problem was, I could usually suss it out pretty quickly and find some reliable people to help me. And once things were up and running smoothly, I went and did something else. Routine is not my bag. When I started this channel 3 years ago, I didn't really expect it to resonate with as many people as it has. And I didn't expect it to go on this long. I frankly thought that by now somebody better looking, younger, and more savvy than me would have come along and taken my place. But since that hasn't happened, I'm still here. I appreciate you guys for being here, and I'm not going to quit on you. But I am feeling like I need to back off on the frequency of these videos for a little while, because there are other things in my life that need my attention right now, and they're not getting it. And also because I don't want to put up a video just for the sake of sticking something up. I want to have something to say. And I've said a lot of what I had to say already. I haven't really decided what it is I want to do, or even if I really want to do anything, but I'll let you guys know. Today I just wanted to give you a heads up. Meanwhile, I will be here next time, and until then, you guys take care and hang in. And thanks again for being here.